Welcome back, Math Bees. Today we are going to know a method that helps you find the square root of any number no matter how big the number is. It's a long division method. So, long division might look tricky at first, and that's totally normal. We'll use our first problem to get comfortable with how the steps work. Then, in the second problem, everything will start making total sense. Stick with me through both the problems, and you'll be doing these on your own in no time. Let's solve our first problem. Find the square root of 7569. The first step here is pair the numbers. We start pairing the numbers from right side to left side, two digits at a time. So this becomes now 75 and 69. Each pair is called a period. The number of periods tells us how many digits our final answer will have. Here we have two periods. It means our answer will also have two digits. Now you may get a doubt. But what happens if the number of digits are odd and one digit is left alone without a pair? Let's take a quick example. 625. Here 25 pairs up nicely, but 6 is alone. It doesn't have a partner, right? Even then, we still count it as one period, just with single digit instead of two. So 625 has two periods, 25 and 6. That means its square root will have two digits. We know square root of 625 is 25. See, two periods, two digits in the answer. Keep this in mind because you'll see numbers like this often. Okay, now let's get back to our main problem. Step 2. Divide with square numbers. Now, this step is a little bit different from normal division. So, let's understand it clearly. In normal division, we already know the divisor and we use it to do the rest of the division. But here, while finding out a square root, we don't know the divisor yet. So, we take square numbers like 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, like that. First, we consider the first period, 75. We will not take only one digit or like that. We will take the first period completely. And we ask which number multiplied by itself gives a result equal to or less than 75. Let's check. 7 sevens are 49, 8 eights are 64. 64 is little bit nearer to 75. Let's check 9 nines are. 9 nines are is 81 and that's too big. It crosses 75, right? So 8 is the number we needed. Now we will write 8 eights are 64. Okay? Let's move on to the next step. Step 3. Subtract and bring down the next period. First we'll subtract the numbers. We have 5 minus 4 is 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. Next we have to bring down the next period. Not just the single number. We will bring the period. Okay? And that gives us 1169. Step 4 is double the quotient. Our quotient so far which we got is 8. So we double it. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. Now 16 becomes the start of our new divisor. Okay? Do you know why I am stressing the word start here? You'll understand it clearly in the next step. Step 5 is find the number and multiply. Here, we are not multiplying 16 by some number. Instead, we write a digit next to 16 to make a brand new, bigger number. Then, we multiply that new number by the same digit we just wrote. We try different digits until the answer fits into our remainder without getting a bigger number than the remainder which we got. Let's try it with 3 as I'm having 9 in ones place here. 3 3s are 9, 3 6 are 18, 1 carryover, 3 1s are 3 and 4. This is too far from the number 1169, right? So let's try the digit 7. So writing 7 next to 16 is giving us a new number 167. Now we are multiplying this number with 7 only because we have written 7 here. Now 167 multiplied by 7 is 7 sevens of 49, 7 6 of 42 plus 4 is 6, 46, 7 ones are 7 and 4 is 11. Now this is an exact match. So we can fix the digit here as 7. Now we'll write the 7 in our quotient also. The square root of 7569 is 87. Find the square root of 4,67,856. So the first step is pair the numbers. We pair the numbers from which side? From right to left. So how many pairs we got now? 3 pairs. It means our answer will have how many digits? 3 digits. Right. So you are clear with this point. Now let's move on to the second step. Here the division is not normal division as we discussed. It's division with square numbers. So we are taking the first period. It is 46. Now we will check which square number fits into this. Let's check 6 6 are 36. 7 sevens are 49. So 6 6 are will be the correct square number. I guess now we are clear with step 2. We are dividing with a square number. Now we are moving on to step 3. We will subtract the numbers, right? So 6 minus 6 is 0, 4 minus 3 is 1. And I am going to bring down my next period, not only one digit. My next period is 78. Here also we are done with third step. Next we will move on to the next step. So I am just extending my line here. My quotient which I got so far is 6. What is that we have to do? We will double it. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Right? This 12 will be the start of my next divisor. So which number we have to place here and multiply? Let's find out. Okay. Here I am having 8. So can I get any square number ending with 8? No. So if I take 6 here, when I am multiplying 6 with my hundreds number, I'll be getting around 700. Now I am trying with 8. As I am writing 8 here, I am multiplying the whole this number with 8. Let's multiply. 8 8s are 64. 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. 8 1s are 8. 10. 1024 is near to 1078. I think I can go with this number. So I'm writing 8 here. I'm writing 8 here. 1024 I got, right? We have one more period left over here. So what we will do is we will just move on to step 3. So 8 minus 4 is 4. 7 minus 2, 5. Remaining things are 0. So I'm going to bring down my next period. So 56 will be coming down. Now we have to get the divisor. So for that we are having the quotient as 68. So I will double 68. 68 plus 68. 136, right? So now my divisor will be starting with 136. Don't get confused. You are not going to use this number. Okay. I'll check the number in the ones place here. It is 6. To 136, I'll place 4 here and multiply with the same 4. Because 4 4s are is 16. 4 6 are 24, 25. 4 3s are 12, 13, 14. 4 1s are 4, 5 4, 5 6. Yes, I got it. I'm going to write 4 here and 4 here. So 5456 and when I subtract it, I get 0. So square root of 467856 is 684. So this is our answer. First we pair the numbers, then divide with square numbers, then subtract, then we'll bring down the next period, then we'll double the quotient, find out the number to multiply here. Take the help of these 5 steps and you can surely find out the square root of any number using long division method easily. Do you think whenever you do long division you will get remainder as 0? No. If you get remainder as 0, then the number is a perfect square. If not, it's not a perfect square. Those kind of problems we will be discussing in the next video. If you want to learn math concepts easily, subscribe to Numbers and Beyond. We'll meet in the next video.